Okay. Mana dee 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 dee. Mana dee 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 dee. Mana dee 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 dee. Na 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 na. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday Live. It's 9 o'clock. And I'm just going to check on something real quickly. So you're not going to see me, but I think you can hear me. So, okay. All right, my friends. All right, everybody. It's time for Tuesday Live. It's time for Tuesday Live. Hello, my crafty friends, and welcome to Tuesday Live. This is a weird Tuesday. Some weird things are going on today. Hi, everybody. Woo! Okay, let's check our eyeballs here. Everybody's popping on. Hi, Deborah. Hello from Maryland. Hello to Maryland. Hi, Christy. Welcome, everybody. Gotta close out. It's a weird pop-up. Brenda, welcome. Carol, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Today is going to be a little bit of a weird day. First of all, if you can see me and you can hear me. Oh, here's Leanne. She's typing something. Maybe she's going to tell me she can hear me and see me. That's what we want to know. You are good. She says, you are good on YouTube. Okay, so it's a weird Tuesday. Susie's not here today. That means if my hair's a mess or I got lipstick on my teeth, that's why. No Susie. This is Leanne's very last day with us, which is heartbreaking to me. So I want to do something I've never done before here. I'm going to read you Leanne's letter of recommendation that I wrote. It's very short. Why am I reading it to you? Because Leanne is a stellar employee. And if you work for a company or know somebody that owns a company that is looking for a remote customer service person, they will be blessed to have Leanne as part of their team. I'm going to read you her letter really quickly here. To whom it may concern, it is my sincere pleasure to provide a stellar letter of recommendation for Leanne Kopetsky. Leanne has worked with me for 7 years, and I know she's worked with lots of you and helped you solve problems as well. So lots of you have personal experience with Leanne. I cannot say enough great things about her, both personally and professionally. In 7 years, she exceeded every goal and every expectation. It is difficult to write this letter because she's done such an excellent job that it almost sounds unreal. Leanne is an amazing communicator with customers. She's always got a smile in her voice. She's very conscientious about gathering and retaining information. She's never been late to work. She plans her personal life well in advance, so PTO is always easy and stress-free. She is comfortable asking questions of management. She doesn't engage in any sort of drama. She is, in fact, a rock star. If you have an opportunity to have her join your team, you should take it. Employees like Leanne are few and far between. Please feel free to reach out to me for other things. So that is the kind of employee Leanne is. If you've never had an interaction with her, that's probably good because it means everything's great in your totally Tiffany product world. But if you know, again, if you know somebody, if you work for a company that needs customer service help, please reach out. You can reach out directly to her today. I think her email address is going to be active through Thursday. Leanne, you could correct me if I'm wrong on that. So you could reach out directly, customer service at totally-tiffany.com. If you can't get to her that way, you'll be able to get to her through me at my private email address, which is tiffany@lifeinthewick.com. That is how much I love Leanne. I'm going to broadcast my personal email address out there. So if you know someone where she would be a good fit, please reach out to her, customer service at totally-tiffany.com, or you can reach out to me directly. Thank you so much for any help that you could provide in this. She's awesome. All right. Let's see. Deborah says, I haven't had to Deborah Spencer, I haven't had to reach out to Leanne. She sounds like she is a rock star. Good luck in your new adventures. Leanne, with a recommendation like that, you will have the choice of jobs. I certainly hope she does. She is amazing. Hi, Cindy. And Barbara says, sadly, way too many companies don't offer great customer service anymore. It's true. It's true. All right, my friends, what else is weird today? I'm a little, right? Leanne has been 7 years of law. I mean, it's hard for me to, okay. What else is weird today? I'm not wearing my normal Totally Tiffany look. And that is because I am leaving early today. We're probably going to stay right around 30 minutes today. So if you have questions, please get them in quickly. I'm going to do a presentation today for the customer service team at Spellbinders. So if you love Spellbinders, if you use their products and shop their website, very soon you are also going to be able to get your favorite Totally Tiffany products on the Spellbinders website. They're going to start with a small selection of kind of our best sellers, the things that work really well with what they do, with their better press, with their dies and stamps, that type of thing. They did send me a platinum machine. It fits flawlessly in the lowest tote. You add a couple of slide stash and stores next to it. You've got everything vertical, like your plates, all that stuff. So really some fun stuff coming there. But I am leaving here around, well, we're finished up around 9:30, and then I will head down. They're in Queen Creek, I believe, but in the Phoenix area, to meet all their customer service people, because their goal is when they bring in a new product line, that their customer service team understands the product, so that if you have to reach out to them, you're talking to somebody that has good knowledge and good skills as well. And yes, before any of you say this, I did pitch Leanne to them. They're not hiring right now, but Denzel took her letter of recommendation and her name and information. And if they have a customer service position come up at any point, he's going to reach out to her. All right, my friends, questions. If you have a question, all caps, the word question or question marks. It is just Leanne and I today trying to catch questions. So I will be putting on my glasses and trying to watch the feed, and Leanne will be feeding me questions on this side as well. If you're new, welcome to Tuesday Live. We do this every Tuesday morning. It's your chance to ask me questions about how to organize your stash in particular. I'll do my best to answer that for you, but welcome if you are new. I think I probably should address also that the new website launched today. So there is no Totally Tiffany website anymore. It shut down very early this morning. All of the Totally Tiffany products that Crafters Companion carries are now on the Crafters Companion website. There is no Totally Tiffany category or no easy to organize category. You just have to search for things. Use the search box. You can type in Totally Tiffany or easy to organize in the search box, and it'll bring up pages of all the products. But it's a little bit different. There are not categories. You're not going to see all the paper handlers or all the paper takers in one place. You just need to use the search box and do it that way. I've seen already a couple of comments in different feeds on social this morning about some trouble logging in. I know all of that is getting addressed also on the Crafters Companion end, right? Anytime you launch a new website, there's always some little glitchy things, but you guys know that because I already sort of warned you, hey, these changes are coming, so get yourselves ready. So if you tried to log in this morning, that is why things are a little bit weird. All right, let's see. What have we got here? Yeah, so Barbara put up, oh, good. Barbara put up a link that's a Totally Tiffany search. So you can easily find all the Totally Tiffany stuff. CC site says it's password protected. I think if you refresh your screen, it said that this morning for me also. And then just prior to coming on, I just hit a screen refresh and it took me. So what happened first was the Crafters Companion UK site went live. And if you're in the US then it would have brought up this thing that says you're password protected. But I think that's fixed now. I'm pretty sure that you can just refresh your screen or log or go out and come back in, and then it'll be the Crafters Companion US site. Up in the corner, if you get to Crafters Companion, if you look up in the right corner, there's a little drop down. It probably has a UK flag to start with. And if you click on it, it'll drop down. There'll be a little US flag there. You can click on that, and that'll bring you to the US site. If you are a US customer, you want to be set up with that site there, but that's pretty easy to do. But I did have the same thing, the screen that said password protected. Now, it's brand new, it's first day, so I suppose things could be going back and forth, but I would just hit your refresh and then see if that will all work out for you. Jennifer Alltop says, will many of the TT products be available on Spellbinders, and how soon? Right now, they are starting with a couple dozen products. I think after I do the presentation this morning, they asked me, they gave me the list of what they were wanting to bring in. And then I put together the presentation, and Denzel said to me, as you're putting this together, if you think there's other things that we should have, please bring those so we can talk about them. I think they'll add a few more than what the original thing is, but all the basics, the diet storage is definitely going to be there. Paper storage is definitely going to be there. All the key things that you're using all the time, definitely going to be there. And as sales grow through that channel, I'm sure that they will add more and more. I don't know if you're familiar with what Spellbinders is doing, but they have their own line, and then they also sell other lines that complement their line. So if you're, they sell things like the stamen and the pollen for flowers. If you're doing die cut flowers, and they sell inks and all that kind of stuff. So I think you'll see some growth there. The other thing is, if you're US, scrapbook.com is committed to carrying the entire Totally Tiffany scrap rack product line. So if you're in the US and you want all the Totally Tiffany products, scrapbook.com is a great place. And then, of course, we all, as I mentioned all the time, the Stamps of Life, Stephanie Bernard's website. She also carries a big variety of Totally Tiffany stuff. So you can purchase from her as well, especially if there's some weirdness going on the website. Okay, so what have we? I've got some message here. Let's see. Lisa says, I have the buddy bag that holds buttons. It came with little plastic dividers. I don't see them anymore on the site. Do you still make them? The buddy bag that we did for buttons is the Dawn buddy bag. Do I have one loaded up here with buttons? I think I do. So this is it. It came with paper dividers and little plastic bags that held your buttons. Ta-da. So I put the cardboard, I think it came with these actually, the inserts. This kept your bag straight up and down when you had small things in it, right? So it didn't slump over. So we don't, hey, look, when I moved this over. So this is what it looked like. I'll just white out of the way, right? There it is. And then I just organized by color, right? All those little buttons in there. So you could do this yourself with the Dawn Buddy bag. I just made the dividers that we sold were, they're just a heavy card divider. You could do it with a really nice thick cardstock to make your own dividers, or you could use shut your flap tabs also, right? That they're going to bend over when you fold it down, but pop up. So that would work, but it is a great way to store buttons. We did that as a special thing for Home Shopping Network, HSN, and we don't carry the bags or the buttons anymore, but a little, probably, I'm going to say that's probably a 2-inch by 3-inch Ziploc bag would kind of cover that same. Let's just see with my little measurement here. Yep. So if you did a 2-inch wide by 3-inch long Ziploc bag, which you can find on Amazon, that would give you about the same dimension because this is actually like 3.5. And so normally when you get a Ziploc bag, the dimension, the 2x3 is below the zip, right? The usable space. And so that would be perfect if you wanted to add them into a Dawn buddy bag. I'm doubting myself that this is Dawn, but it is Dawn. I was a little, my brain was like, are you sure that's Dawn? It is. It's Dawn. Let's see. Kim says, is the Laura bag with the zipper top coming back? I love that bag. No, I mean, not anytime in the near future. We get a lot of requests for it. Again, that's something that we did with Home Shopping Network. Yeah, so I don't know. I'd like to see it come back, especially as more and more the consumer shows come back, the scrapbook expos and the Creating Keepsakes expo, because it was a perfect bag for that, right? It's long and narrow and easy to carry down an aisle somewhere, but big enough to hold like your 12 by 12 purchases and your buddy bags and stuff. So, matter of fact, it was one of the key things that we did with buddy bags. That's why all the buddy bags are vertical. It was the easy way to pull them in and out. So not in the immediate plan, but not totally off the record either. Terry says, you may have answered this already, but will our points and credit transfer over to CC? Yes, or that's the goal. That's always been the plan, that any money you have in credit as well as your points would all transfer over. Like I said, new website. There's a lot going on. I know they are doing the best they can to get that up and running as quickly as possible. I think a lot of you who were tuned in previously, the previous weeks, probably went in and wrote down your credits and your points, so you kind of knew what was going on there. But it is absolutely the goal that all that stuff will transfer over. So just because it's not working today doesn't mean it's not going to work in the future. What buddy bag do you suggest for the Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers? We've got quite a few bags that work with Tri-Blend. This is, if you're a Tri-Blend junkie, woo, this is the Leanne buddy bag. And again, with buddy bags, if you're storing double tip markers and you want to keep them flat, all you're going to do is tip them over. But this is Leanne. I always say to myself, I'm going to write down how many fit in there. I think there's 72 in there if I remember correctly, but definitely 70. Just a quick count would get you 70 in the Leanne buddy bag. Now, they also fit in Sarah. I think the Sarah buddy bag holds 24. And the Terry buddy bag, I think, holds 18. So just depending on how many you have and how you want to keep them grouped together. I like the Terry bag for grouping colors together. So if you want to have all your greens, all your blues, all your pinks together, the Terry buddy bag is great for that because it holds, I think it holds 18 in that one bag. And then you can group them by color. If you want to keep lots of them all together, I would look at Leanne. But also, Katie is also going to hold them. And I would say Katie's probably going to hold, 60, maybe 50, 58, 60 in the Katie. So Katie or Leanne are going to be your big bulk on those. And I think both Katie and Leanne are available. If you're not seeing them on our website, definitely the Stamps of Life website and scrapbook.com. If they're in stock, they're both going to have them available on their website. Scrapbook.com and the Stamps of Life, there are top priorities for shipping. So whenever we get low on something or we're out of stock on something and it comes back in, they get it first. So if it's in stock and it's US based, those two websites are definitely going to have exactly what you need. Okay. Danielle says, what is the best storage for large 3-inch punches? Probably the 2-inch store. The 2-inch store and go bag is probably going to be your best bag for large punches. When you say 3-inch, I don't know if that's 3 inches tall or 3 inches wide. Let me grab some. I do not have the new store and go bags yet. Otherwise, I would be showing you those right now. So here's a couple of large punches. So this is about 2 2 3/4 tall. This one's probably a little bit shorter. Yeah, 2 1/4. Both of these big guys will fit in the 2-inch deep store and go bag. Now you can also put them into the storage and supply cases. You're going to stretch the top same way you will with the store and go bag, right? They're both vinyl, so they've got that extra stretch there. I'm just going to put this. Oh, I'm loving this overhead access here. So even though they're a little bit bigger, so you can kind of see they push out a little bit right here. They're going to fit in the store and go bag. You could put them in the 12 by 12. The thing to keep in mind is the weight of these, right? So the store and go bags do have this extra webbing sewn across the top. So it's sewn into the vinyl, and then this handle is sewn into the webbing, into the vinyl. And we have that there all locked in over here so that they can handle a lot more weight, right? So you've got all that extra thing. Same thing with the store and go bag. So if the 2-inch store and go bag is available on the website, it will hold, it doesn't have dividers in it, right? It's big enough to hold, long enough for A4 paper, wide enough for 8.5 by 11. So you're going to have more overall space in that bag because there are no dividers. I guess alternatively, you could take the dividers out of this, right? It's not as easy to pull things in and out because there's no tray, which there is a tray in the store and go bag. But it would definitely also work for your larger punches. So yeah, I know all the store and go bags are coming back in stock, and they may be back in stock, and I just haven't gotten the word on it yet. But again, if it's not on our site and you're in the US, scrapbook.com ships worldwide. So no matter where you are, you can certainly order products from them. All right, look, I've got all my things organized down there. I know lots of you saw that video. It was a little bit embarrassing for me to post, but there it is. Cheryl Wesley, good morning. Any news on the defective chastity bag? Here's the news on that. Lister, who's in charge of getting that up on the website, has been on vacation for the last 2 weeks. And I'm sure it wasn't a big priority for him prior, but I will. Oh my gosh, my pen is out of ink here. That's so disheartening. Do I have another one? Well, no, but I do have a whole bunch of pens right here. That'll be more fun anyway. I will, and part of it might be just the whole new website thing, like him throwing things into the mix or the web team to worry about right now, might also have been part of why all of that didn't quite go down the way that it should have. So, yeah, that could be. So for those of you who are new, if you want, we do a $25 gift certificate giveaway every week. And the way you get your name in the mix for that is by adding a comment or a question to the feed. So if you have a comment, add it, or a question, add it. And then Leanne puts all those names in a hat, and at 9:30, she'll pull one out. We'll pick a winner. So make sure that you add some type of comment into the feed if you want to possibly be the winner of the $25 gift certificate this week. Barbara Carlson says, will the Tuesday Tribe sales continue or resume? First of all, big shout out, huge thanks to Barb Carlson. Those of you who are part of the Get Organized with Tiffany Facebook group already know this, but Barb has done an amazing job downloading, PDFing, all the things that we were concerned about losing and having access to in terms of educational materials, right? Handouts, blog posts, all that stuff. Barb has worked really hard downloading all those things, and even put up a thing. So Get Organized with Totally Tiffany is the Facebook group. It used to be called the Get Organized Challenge. If you're not a member of that group, you should definitely join. It's a private group. You have to answer the few questions. That's just, as you know, to kind of keep people out who are marketers and that type of thing. But if you want access to all that information, it is all there. And Barb, thank you so much for everything that you do for the Totally Tiffany brand and what you do for all of us, the followers, the participants in Get Organized Challenge and all that. It's really remarkable and very, very much appreciated, not just by me. I know there was a lot of stuff in the feed about thanking you, Barb, but you are also a rock star. Barb, I have 2 rock stars. Barb Carlson, Leanne Kopetsky. I'm surrounded by these great people. Okay, so Tuesday Tribe sales. My understanding is, and we do have them mapped out for the next month. Like we do them every 2 weeks. We move 2 weeks further out, right? So right now we have a month's worth of them. Next meeting we'll add. So yes, it is part of the plan. Again, with the new website, executing the plan is a different deal. I don't actually know, because there aren't categories. Like right now we have a Tuesday Tribe category and all those products are really easy to find right there in that category. I don't know how that's going to happen or if it's going to happen. I'm sorry. I wish I had more website info that I could share with you. I also know that there has been some realization that this information, the educational information, is important. It's something people refer back to and they visit the website for. And I know they're trying to figure out a way how to integrate that or how to have that also running in a parallel sort of info site or something. So you may see more of that. But in the meantime, Barb, thank you for all that you do. Okay, let's see. When I went, Lori, hi, Lori Patterson. Lori says, when I went to the CC site a bit ago, it was only accessible to site owners and asked for a login. Yeah, just hit refresh. I mean, it may be, I had and you may have to go to Crafters. Maybe that's what I did. If you just go to the Crafters Companion site and change the little icon in the top right corner from UK to US, that may get you there. There is nothing that's going to look like a Totally Tiffany site. It's not. It's just going to, all the TT stuff will be right there in the Crafters Companion site. So, and Barb did post a link to that as well. So I think you may just need to refresh. Or Georgia says, sad to lose the website. And Leanne, I know I mean, the website's one thing, but Leanne's wonderful. So Jenny says, it doesn't look like our points transferred. As I mentioned, I believe that they will. Because they didn't work today, it is the goal. So stick with Crafters Companion on that. I'm sure they're going to get it fixed. The new sign-in is not cooperating. I know. Jane says, question, are the bugs fixed for the new website? No, but they're working on them now. Sign-in is not cooperating. I know. It's a tough deal. Barbara did put up, as I mentioned, in the feed, there's a link. Good morning here from cloudy California. Love your new hair. Thank you. It's a little, got a little asymmetric thing going on. It's very easy hair though, so thank you. And Rachel says, love your blouse. Thank you. It's one of my favorite things. Mary, I got on late. I miss why Leanne is leaving, but I'm wishing her the very best on the best journey forward. I'll have to watch the beginning to catch up. So Leanne is leaving because Crafters Companion is not keeping customer service team in the US. All their customer service is in the UK, and Leanne does not want to move to the UK. So yeah, that is it. It's sad. It's a sad thing. All right. Question, is the Laura bag? Oh, okay. We already saw that. Let's see. Lou Jean says, I love all your products. Hi, Lou Jean. I'm glad you're joining us today. A familiar name in the feed there. Let's see. Oh, I've received an email from Crafters Companion along the new site. info that all of my points will be transferred. So they are going to do that. So just, it may not be going as smoothly as possible. Question, you may have answered already, but okay, got it. Oh, I'm not so good with the feed thing here. I think I've got, yeah, there's some things here. Barb says she loved the little plastic pockets and dividers that came with that set. I know they're very handy. I love them also. I just love being able to create a little file, right, of embellishments that way. Let's see. Carol Ann Hanley. Hi, Carol Ann. We haven't seen your name pop up for a long time. Okay. Question. Let's see. Leanne's better. I have to go through the whole feed. She's a little bit better at feeding me questions. What's the best, Deborah asks, what's the best option for luster wax? I'm assuming luster wax is in a pod. Don't really know what it is. If it is in a pod, I would look at Chastity, right? So this is the glitter glue pod, the Nuvo embellishment paste. Any of those types of pods are really good in the Chastity Buddy Bag. Then you can also use the Edna Buddy Bag for those as well. Some people keep some brushes with that type of thing, in which case the Merle Buddy Bag is going to hold like 8 or 9 pods and also your brushes, and she closes up at the end. So Chastity is going to hold the most, and then Merle has the ear flap, so she'll hold about 8, I think, and a couple of brushes. No brushes, Edna's an option on that one as well too. So if they're the same size as most of these little pods that carry things like glitter paste and embellishment paste, that's going to work fine. If they're big, like these guys, so these are the bigger pods, right? This is the big gilding flakes. So this is the Leanne bag, right? So Leanne will hold the bigger pod. So I would look at Leanne or Chastity, depending on the size. And then, of course, Merle, if you want to close off the ends there. Another little, on a personal note, I posted up the video of my son doing his thing. We talked about a little bit of London update previously, and I posted up that video and on a couple of different places in social, and he's gotten lots and lots and lots of likes on that. And I called him, or he called me, and I was like, "Hey, London, all the ladies are loving your video." And he started laughing. He goes, "I think that's great, Mom, but I'm looking for ladies my own age that love that video." So if you have granddaughters or daughters, depending on how old you are, that are in that mid-20 range, please share London's video. I'm just kidding. He lives in Arizona, so the odds are yes. But it was very funny. It's very funny. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, who do I reach out to? I would say right now, you can probably email customer service, but imagine the barrage of customer service emails they are getting. I don't know, maybe Leanne might have some insight in that. I don't know if they've shared any information with her in her customer service position about the best way to handle that, but you could definitely send them an email today, but please keep in mind that with this kind of transition, things are going to be kind of hectic and hairy. What else do I have to share with you? I've got a really great giveaway that I'm just waiting to get permission to give away. So we may see that next week. It's awesome. It's an awesome goodie box of amazing things from Violet Studios. If you're unfamiliar with the Violet Studios, you could look them up online. And it's Violet, like the flower, Studio. Studio or Studios? I think it's, I can't show you this, but I can look at the name over here. Yeah, Violet Studio. Look that up. And then I have another brand new product that I just, gosh, I'm so tempted to sneak peek it. I'm going to. Should I do that? I'm going to. What the heck? So I got to take some of this stuff out because you're not supposed to see this other stuff, right? But, okay. Oh, okay, this is a good opportunity. You can tell me what you think of it, my little card making friends. my 6x6 friends. This is a 6x6 Scrap Master. So it's going to fit in the 6x6 paper taker, the 6x6 fab file, the 6x6 paper handler, has a pocket on the back, has a pocket on the front, has a gusseted pocket on the inside. It does fit Stephanie's Stamps of Life pad, as well as her paper on this other side, embellishments, that type of thing. Look how cute that is. And again, a perfect way to organize all of your supplies in that 6x6, your 6x6 scraps with the paper pad, with other embellishments. There it is, a sneak peek that I probably was not supposed to do. But now that it's done, what can they say? It's too late. So anyway, looking at that late this year, early January will be the release on it. So let's see. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. I got to scroll down my thing here. This is exciting. Janet Hall says, love it, nice. That looks very handy, love it. So yeah, can't wait to order it. Yes, I think it's going to be, it's a super fun product. And I promise I've approved it. It's ready to go, everything. So just going to be hopefully December or January, you're going to see that. And we will let you know who is going to be first to market with it, because I don't think it's going to be on our site. I think it's going to be at one of our partner sites. So we'll keep that all in mind. All right, my friends, I have to sign off early today. So at this point, Leanne should be drawing a name. And please just bear with the Crafters Companion site as they're getting these little bugs worked out. I'm sure by this time next week, everything will be hunky-dory. You'll have all your points. Everything will be working much more smoothly. I'm not going to say perfectly because it's a new website, and those are the kind of things that happen on a new website. But definitely stay tuned for more on the website. And like I said, by this time next week, we should know what we're doing for Tuesday Tribe specials and all of that kind of stuff as well. So thanks for joining me today for my short but sweet Tuesday live. I look forward to every Tuesday, as you know. So stock up your questions for next week, and I will see you next Tuesday. Let's see if Leanne has a winner. Winner is Vicky Dispensa. Congratulations, Vicky. And she says, and thank you to our awesome Tuesday Tribers for all the well wishes. I'm going to miss our weekly get-togethers. That's from Leanne. So Leanne is saying, thank you for all the well wishes. And again, keep in mind, if you know anybody that is hiring a remote customer service position, they would be very, very fortunate to have Leanne on their team. All right. So Vicky, I don't know the best way for you to get your $25, but please email customer service at totally-tiffany.com. That's Leanne. She's there for just 2 more days. So do it today. And also email prizes with an S at crafterscompanion.com. let them know that you are the winner today. And when you email Leanne, give her all your contact information, name, address, phone number, email, all that stuff, so that because it's kind of tumultuous, so that she has something with all your info that she can help facilitate that $25, or at least we know after she leaves where that's going. All right, my crafty friends, thank you so much for joining me today. Lovely to be with you. I will see all of you next Tuesday for Tuesday Tribe, Tuesday Live. And I believe Susie will be back with us next Tuesday as well. Take care, everybody.